Good morning. You've caught me doing what I do best, making coffee. Well, no, drinking coffee. I drink coffee far better than I make it. Not that there's anything wrong with my coffee. This one is a decaf actually. I've already had two. It's 9 o'clock and I've had two big mugs of my strong proper coffee, and I was like, oh, I just could do with another bit of a coffee fix. So yeah, I'm going to do a decaf. I've got things to show you actually, so I was going to show you later, but because I've got a little bit of time to kill, because I am popping out, I'm going to get a fuel filler cap. Pete has managed to get mine off yesterday. How he done it is not too sure. I think it was kind of a fluke. He was fiddling and twisting and pulling, and then yeah, he was like, I've done it. So it looks like the lock mechanism has actually gone faulty, so I'm going to go up to Halfords. I know I could probably get a little bit cheaper off Amazon, but I've not got the time. I just need it back on. So yeah, I'm going to nip up there, take that with me, because I think there's a couple of different sizes. I don't know how big my hole is, so I don't want to get the wrong one and it not fit snugly. Don't want anything flapping about that it shouldn't. So anyway, right, yeah, I'm going to do that. What else do I need to do? There's something else. Oh, I want to go to a couple of charity shops because I'm looking for a mirror for Daisy. I want quite a ornate one, you know, like an old-fashioned type. Normally they're like a gilt frame, but I'm going to paint it to go on the wardrobe door, because although I've got the one in the bathroom, doing my hair and stuff is a bit awkward because the plug is sort of like a bit of a distance. So I thought if I have a mirror on that door, the wardrobe door, it'll not only will it look aesthetically really nice, it'll be a good feature. And then obviously when I'm just popping out, I can just have a quick check of the old self. Oh, what are you thinking of the dress? Well, I'll do a proper twirl when we go into the living room. I'm so big on my charity shops at the minute, and I love you know, having a rummage through for all the nice clothes. And anyway, yeah, I spotted this, and like I say, once I've got my coffee, I'll show you the full length. Let me know what you think. You probably all quite shocked to actually see me not in walking stuff, but believe it or not, when I'm not doing my walking and stuff, I do actually like to get dressed up and yeah, look a bit glam. Not always in my hiking stuff and my walking boots. Although yesterday I popped out with Ellis. I went up to Dunelm to see if I could get the paper. I can't get it. It is discontinued, and I've been online this morning, and yeah, it's out of stock everywhere. And I found out because a couple of people said, oh, is it William Morris design? And I was like, no, it's just Dunelm. When I went on, it's a William Morris design wallpaper. I now also know why I wouldn't buy a roll of it, because it was £40. So yeah, gonna have to come up with a different idea on that wall, but I found one quite similar, so I might order that off Amazon and just see how different it is. But yeah, so obviously when I went up to Dunelm, I then nipped in. We've got like a, you know, one of the big shoe places, I forget what it's called, but they have all the brands of shoes and this, that and the other. And anyway, I was looking for some boots, not walking boots, but something that looked a bit like a walking boot that I can wear casual with like leggings and stuff. And anyway, I've got some of them. So right, let me put my milk in here and I'll go and show you what I've bought. And I've also bought a few things from the charity shop, which I'm pretty pleased with. Right, let me just pop that down. There we go. What are we reckoning? Look. And it's got pockets. So for all you ladies, can't get me pockets back in. What's better than a dress with pockets? Look at that. So £2.50 it was. Not £2. I thought it was £2. £2.50. And just put a little belt on. Got my big boots on. They're not charity shop, but oh God, I'm so glad we can wear boots again. Oh, and look, bag, £1.50. So there you go. Could you see me hiking up a hill like this? Oh, it could be a catalogue model. Right, so what else? Hang on, bear with, let me just have a quick cup of, not a cup, I'm not going to drink the whole cup. We'll also apologise if you hear a little bit of clumping in the background. Mr. B is doing his usual clumping. Right, so my boots, right? Now, Ellis was like, they're hideous, you can't get them. And I was like, no, they're exactly what I want. Look, I know they're a little bit hiker booty, but they're not a hiking boot. I put them on and I was like, oh, they are so comfortable. And then I was like, I've got to have them. And I said to the lady behind the till, I was like, you know, you're getting old when you put shoes on and you go, oh, they're really comfy. But I thought they're gonna look great with like skinny jeans and that. I'm like, I'm doing like a fashion vlog, aren't I, today? Don't worry, it's not all going to be about that. Right, I also bought, look at this. Another thing Ellie said, what are you going to use that for? I went, I don't know. M&S hamper. Look at that, £5. But do you know what I am actually going to use it for? My original thing was, when I go in the Berlingo, on the front seat with all my clothes in, because it keeps them all contained. I can stack on top of it and everything's going to be easier to find than rummaging about in my little bags. So that's my thought up to now. But I thought for £5, you can't go wrong with that, can you? So there we go. Show you what else I bought. Right, now a bowl. You know, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the sink that I put in the Berlingo is rusty. It was new and it wasn't particularly cheap. I think it was about £36, and it's getting little rust spots on it already. Now I've got some plans for the Berlingo over winter. I'm going to make some alterations in it because now as I spent longer in it, there's a few things, I think I can change to make it work even better. So the sink that I've got, I'm thinking of taking out. I'm making this bowl into just like a table, you know, a surface top sink, because all I actually use the sink for is brushing my teeth or having a quick wash. I don't wash the dishes in it because I've got a washing up bowl for that. So I thought that would actually look really nice, and I've done it once before where I've just drilled the hole through and put the waste in and everything. So yeah, that was £1.50. And I've also, you guys are just not going to get this, ladies, you will. Right, so this is obviously the living room in the house. Now I'm not here very often, but I still want it to be nice because over Christmas, you know, we are going to be all here over Christmas. So I want to do some new cushion covers. As you can see, I do just have Molly lay on it. Laura Ashley fabric. Look at this, a big piece. So that's like, it's doubled over. Look how pretty that is. And that was £2.50. So I thought, if you look at my, you can't really see much in here, but I've got sort of like a green, I'll show you in a minute, a green corner unit there. I like the kind of country cottage look. So yeah, I thought I can do some cushion covers with that. And such an old lady. Look, I love these, right? They're probably what, like, you know, your granny had. Or some of you might still have them actually. And I like them. So they were on, you used to put them on like surfaces, didn't you, and stuff. 25p for 3 of those. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them anyway, but I do have a box with quite a few of these in, and they come in for some like little projects I do. So there we go. that was my, was that all I got? Yeah, that was my little charity shop haul. So I'm going back today to see, I'm going to go to some different ones today to see if I can go and get a mirror, as I say, for the door of the motorhome. Mr. B, I think I told you he had to lose a kilo because he was too overweight. The vet fat shamed him. He's lost it, so I'll just let you have a look because you've not seen Mr. B for a while. Hey, Mr. B. Come here, Daddy. Oh, come on, big boy. Right. So, here he is. Put your paws down. There you go, let everybody see you. So he's lost his kilo. So you're looking all slim and svelte like, aren't you? Hey? So, yeah, he's now back to the weight he should be. And I've got to say, I think he's much happier for it. What it is, when I'm not here, certain people, mentioning no names, Ellis, feed him a lot of carrots, and carrots are just, yeah, in moderation, a little tiny bit, but yeah, he's been overfed, so now him and my younger daughter have been warned to not give Mr. B things he shouldn't be having, or not to pile him up with them. Anyway, right, I'm going to get this coffee finished, and do you know what? You can come with me if you want. We'll go up to Halfords, and then we'll maybe go and have a look around the charity shop. So that's the cabinet, that end. £10 in the charity shop that was a couple of years ago. It was painted like a luminous green. And then just my little cat area there, my cat tower and my chair. So yeah, that's that end. And then, so you could see the dresser there. Molly on the sofa, shouldn't be on the sofa. And that in there, and my oh sorry Dina, falling over a cat now. My picture there, that was £2 at the charity shop. See, because it's a rental and the landlord has obviously said we can decorate, can do what I want basically, but because I'm not here that often, I kind of haven't really done anything with it. I did put this fireplace in because there was nothing there. Oh, I need to close my door there. That was just a plain wall, so I put that fireplace in. I think I paid £5 for the surround, already had the mirror. But I do need to, in fact, do you know, I think we might look for some more pictures as well. Yeah, that was a charity. God, you're going to think everything was a charity shop, but that was as well. I love that. That's an actual painting. Don't know where it is, but yeah. Yeah, let's look for some pictures as well while we're there. Right. One said petrol cap in a doggy poo bag. Right, had to stop filming there because of the music. They don't do them. I can order one online and get it delivered to store, so I've just had to get the emergency one for now. So I thought at least if I put that on, there's something on, and I'll order one online. Hopefully it might come before I leave. If not, at least I've got something on until I get back. So, job done. Let us now go to the charity shops. Just turn my radio off because that's going to blast out more music, honestly. Do they not realise I'm trying to make a video? Hopefully the charity shops will not have music playing in them. Right, let's go. Right, going to try the Salvation Army one first. This is usually a good one for furniture and household bric-a-brac. See, I like these sort of things that you can then just sand down and redo. And that's quite cute. Love revamping furniture. It's a bit damaged, but that would be quite nice actually in the hall. I did tell Ellis I was coming and he said, Mum, don't come back with any shit. Pictures we want, don't we? Oh, let's see. Oh, picture of Rick Astley. Something nice will go with my theme. Nothing. I'm not actually having a great deal of luck. It's always the way when you're looking for something quite specific, you can never find it. So, parked up in town, I'm going to do 2 along here, and if I can't find it, I'm going to give up, and it can always wait for another day. I'm quite surprised how quiet town is actually. Not a lot of people about. It's definitely more like a winter's day than yesterday. Right, let's have a look in this one first. Music again. I'll catch you all outside. Right, we're going to try the cat's protection now. Bric-a-bracs at the back. Well, household stuff. Oh, and look, more music. Catch you again outside. It's not going well. It's only when you start filming you realise how many places actually play music, because I don't think you're aware of it, are you, on a daily basis when you're just in and out of places. But yeah, another one with music on. So anyway, I've come a little bit close to home. I'm going to go and try good old faithful The Lion's Shop in my local village, because they're normally pretty good and they're very well priced. That's another thing I've noticed. Some charity shops sell stuff quite expensive, like Primark. Now Primark is a cheap place. I was going to say brand. I suppose it is a Primark brand, isn't it? But charity shops are selling like Primark jumpers for like £10, and I'm thinking, I don't even think Primark sold them for that expensive. So anyway, yes, what we're going to do, we're heading back. Well, I've just pulled over actually. So we will go and have a look in the village, and if we don't get anything, well, like I say, there's always another day, and then I can actually get some work done. So let's get going again. To park? Yes, there is. That'll do me. That's handy. Right, I'm going to go to the furniture place first. See if they've got any pictures. Oh, good lordy. Just a fan, don't worry. It's not really. Oh, I'm so tired. I come back, I had some lunch, sat on the sofa, and I thought I could just do with a little nap. I don't know what's come over me. I think it's the change in the weather. Oh, do you know what I've just... Well, I didn't. I heard it on the radio in the car when I was coming back. So, when I went to Pembrokeshire, do you remember that there was a storm? And I thought it was called Storm Amy. Everybody was going on about it. It was Storm Amy. I've just heard on the radio that this weekend the northwest is going to be hit by a storm. Was it this weekend? No. Oh, I don't know. The next few days anyway. It could have been the weekend. I forget what they said. I was just when they mentioned the name, I was like, what? Guess what this storm's going to be called? Storm Amy. She's bloody haunting me. I thought, I'm sure we've had Storm Amy already. What is going on? Then I was like, oh, am I going through like some, what is it? Not time warp. What's the thing? Like time travel. Oh, you could just time travel me to a nice chateau in France. That would do me. Right, I got some books. Yeah, the last charity shop I went in, still no mirror, still no pictures. However, I did get 4 books: A Perfect Cornish Summer, The Sun in Her Eyes, which I'm now thinking I've actually read that already. I probably donated that back to them. The bookshop on the shore, and just to get ready for Christmas. I wish it could be Christmas every day. I have a feeling I've read that one as well, but they're only 50p at the charity shop, so I don't mind if I've already read them. But quite often I'll buy books and Evie Rose says, "You've already read that one, Mum." Just, she's got one of them minds that she can remember. I've not. I also got, look, what I didn't go in for, some cushions. These were still all covered up. Look, that one, and this one. But do you recognise the pattern? It's very, very similar to my wallpaper. So I thought on here, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do them yet. I'll just have to have a play about, but how lovely do they look? So I've now got my sage green over there as well. Don't you think they look lovely? So I was thinking I could get rid of these ones because these are actually out of Tilly, the micro caravan. So I might get rid of them because I've probably got a bit. How many cushions have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. might be a bit too many. Although, oh, hang on a minute, no. Oh, God, that's actually really comfy. Oh, they can all stay for what it is. Don't they look nice? I'll just show you this one because it was that one that's seen first, and then I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll have them all. Look at it against the paper that we've put up. Look at that. How good is that? It's a pity I couldn't have just got some more of that fabric, because then I could have done could have covered the wall in it, because that's the wall where I did want that paper for. But you're not going to get a better match, are you? So I'm well happy with that. Just still no mirror, but never mind. 3 all stop. I've come into my sewing room to get some bears done, and I've got Mr. B, Molly and Toby all playing with a tennis ball in here. They've got the whole house, they've got the garden. They won't go out because it started raining a little bit here. So yes, I'm gonna get this bear done. Probably going to end this video now actually, because I'm sure you don't want to see me just sat here making a bear. Before I do go though, oh, this is really bad. I've got to say a huge thank you to Dave, who very kindly got me some things off my Amazon wish list a while ago now, and when they came there was no tags and no names with them, so I honestly didn't know who they were off, and it was only that you left a message, left a comment yesterday. Hopefully you are watching this video and you'll you'll get to see me thanking you. Yeah, you left a comment yesterday saying that you'd bought them, and then I realised who they were off. So thank you so much. That was really, really kind of you. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be able to get another daily vlog done, because I actually really like doing them, because when I am on my own a lot, it is almost like I'm not on my own because I've got you with me, which is kind of nice. And your comments of what I've seen so far have been absolutely lovely, and you do seem to like them. So maybe this is the way forward. If I'm not actually doing a walk or anything, I'll just waffle to you all if you don't mind. If you do mind, just tell me to shut up or just turn me off. At least you can turn me off, can't you? Kids can't turn me off, or they just walk out the room and ignore me. Anyway, right, I need to get this bear done. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.